Very windy Wednesday evening. We had the storms come through earlier with a cold front passage. Now it's mostly dry with just the winds persisting into the overnight hours. And we'll have a much cooler day tomorrow. All those details coming up.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 10, safety at Augusta University, how campus police are protecting students.
Plus, the medical center in Wagner closing. What members of the community need to know.
And Augusta leaders looking for ways to improve the city with the next round of sales tax money. Your News at 10 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF, News Channel 6 at 10 on MeTV.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Brad Means.
And I'm Jenny Montgomery. Thanks so much for joining us. Coverage you can count on begins as Augusta University police are reminding students and staff how to stay safe.
That includes letting them know of the protocols on campus in case of an emergency. News Channel 6's Isabella Moody has more.
Augusta University police are making a conscious effort to ensure that students, parents, and staff feel safe on the Augusta and Athens campuses after the tragedy involving an AU nursing student on the Athens campus last week. Although AUPD worked with the UGA police to keep watch over the AU nursing campus in Athens, they want to make sure that the officers from AU went to Athens to engage with their students and faculty there.
We wanted to make sure that our students there felt safe, for sure. So we visited there. We had some good conversations with the students, staff, and faculty at that location, and offer some safety tips.
The murder of Laken Riley has shaken up not only UGA, but all college campuses. And with Augusta University being closely related, Lion wants to continue to strive to keep the students, faculty, and staff at the Augusta campuses feeling safe.
Since the tragedy happened, of course, we want to make sure that we're very visible out on our campus, and our officers do a really good job at being active and doing our one-by-one policing, getting out and interacting with our community, engaging our community, and building trust that way.
Students at AU feel safe while they are on campus, but want more safety measures when getting to and from different AU campuses.
I feel safe walking on campus, not as much like walking to my car, having to walk on 15th Street. The campuses at AU are pretty spread out, and getting from campus to campus, if you don't have a car, and is not the best.
Lion wants to keep reminding the students on campus of the available safety measures in place.
So we just reiterate our strategies and continue to educate folks on the strategies that we do have. Safety escorts, our Rave Guardian app, making sure that folks know if they see something to say something, give us a call, make sure that they know what number to call.
We can always call AUPD. I haven't called them yet myself, but I know people who have for rides and whatnot.
Time now for a first check of the forecast.
Here's meteorologist Jenna Petracci on this windy night, Jenna.
That's right. Even though we're done with the storms, the winds are still sticking around, and they'll be here through early tomorrow morning. But right now on Live Viper 6, only a few isolated showers, looking much better than it was, say, just 3 hours ago. Cold front was very strong, but it moved in and out very quickly. There it is, just to the southeast of us, with showers all along the East Coast. High pressure is to our west, though, and that'll be taking over tomorrow. It'll be a mostly dry Thursday. Looking dry outside now on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam at Washington Road. We didn't have much rain, actually. Those rainfall totals were not too impressive. Notice only up to around half an inch in McCormick. Our highest amount was this northern portion of Jefferson County, 0.64 inches. The rest of us, mostly under a quarter of an inch. So this cold front dropped a lot of rain, but it was not a lot of rain, just very heavy over a short period of time. Storm reports showing 4 different areas where trees went down: Saluda, Columbia, and McCormick counties. Most of those storm damage reports to our north and to our west. It was very windy all day today, though. Those highest wind gusts were in the 40-mile-per-hour range, up to 49 miles per hour earlier today in Thompson, Georgia. Our high today was 77 degrees, a warm Wednesday, low of 58, well above average. And right now, we're already seeing some temperatures below 58, 56 in McCormick, 53 in Thompson, Wrightsville 57, 51 in Lincolnton. So that cooler air is moving in, and you can see it's anywhere from around 3 to 12 degrees colder than it was last night. Also, the drier air moving in, dew points now falling into the 30s, still a little bit more moisture in our southeastern counties. Winds gusting up to around 30 miles per hour at this time. We'll continue to have those wind alerts in place until 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, and I'll have more details on what you can expect tomorrow all the way through the weekend coming up. Back to you.
All right, we appreciate it, Jenna. Vandals have hit the new 5th Street pedestrian.
And today we had some rain, and it's just getting started. We have rain chances over the next 7 days. I'll have more details on that after this break.
Augusta is a name known
Past and inspiring the future.
Welcome to the new year at Blissful Boutique in Mons, Georgia, your go-to destination for all your shopping desires. Step into 2024 with style as our fresh collection of fashion apparel, home decor, and gifts await you. From trendy fashion statements to delightful home additions, we've got something for everyone. Discover the joy of a personalized shopping experience at Blissful Boutique, making your New Year shopping truly special. Visit us in person or online to start your blissful experience today. Come see what's waiting behind the pink door for you at Blissful Boutique.
Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Well, we had severe thunderstorm warnings earlier, but it was in and out of here very fast. A fast-moving cold front, but a powerful one came through earlier, and now we're just seeing some isolated showers across the region. Definitely nothing like we had earlier. It's already drying out nicely. Here's a live look at our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam over at Aiken. Our sensors are out, unfortunately, for Augusta, but I can tell you it is feeling cool outside. We have the winds coming in as well, so that combined with the colder air, it's definitely a chilly one. Bundle up tomorrow morning. High pressure moving in behind this cold front. All those showers along the east coast now with no more rain headed our way, at least for now. The temperatures are cooling down significantly. 39 in Nashville, 40s already in Augusta or in Atlanta. 67 though still in Charleston, 70 down in Tampa, so a rainbow of temperatures all across the southeast. We're sitting in the upper 40s as well in Crawfordville and Washington, 57 in Waynesboro, and 60s down in Sylvania, Allendale, and Bamberg still. Now those winds are very strong, 25 to 30 miles per hour. That's what we're seeing in Barnwell and Bamberg, 28 in Crawfordville, 25 in Sandersville. Now they will start to settle down just a little bit, but we will have that lake wind advisory until 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Notice the wind advisory that we've been talking about over the last couple of days has now expired. We had some very high winds earlier with those storms. The highest wind report was in Thompson, Georgia, 49-mile-per-hour gusts, and several other places had gusts in the 40s recorded. And those wind gusts did cause some trees and power lines to go down. That happened in Saluda County, also 2 areas in Columbia County and up in McCormick County as well, near the lake. Rainfall totals with this event, though, not too significant. Most of us well under 1/10 of an inch. Other locations, such as around Crawfordville, McCormick, did pick up around a 1/2 inch of rain. Now, we'll continue to see more rain come down for the first week of March, a very busy forecast. Highest chance of rain will be on Friday with that brief cool down. 60 tomorrow, 54 for your Friday. Temperatures rebound quickly, though, all the way up into the 70s over the weekend. For tomorrow's forecast, 37 in the morning with that northeast wind, warming up only into the upper 50s to low 60s. A mostly cloudy day tomorrow. It will start out dry, possibly some light showers in the evening, but the bulk of the rain doesn't come until Friday morning. We'll have this system form in the Gulf of Mexico, bringing this surge of moisture and a lot of rainfall headed our way Friday, and a few more showers into the weekend. Here's a closer look at Friday. Starting out in the morning, cloudy with some rain, becoming more widespread in the afternoon. Some heavy downpours as well, but I'm not expecting thunderstorms here, and really not even flooding, because these rainfall totals will all be under an inch, so no major issues there. Lows tonight in the mid to upper 30s, some of us even in the 40s. Highs tomorrow around 57 to 60 degrees, and that 10-day forecast showing the chances of rain each day, with temperatures staying cool for now, but we'll be warming up quickly, and all of next week pretty warm with the chances of rain.
All right, Jenna, thanks. Georgia's Insurance and Safety Fire Commissioner reminding everybody to check their coverage.
Fairy tale. Democrats are urging Republicans to end what they see as a politically motivated investigation.
They have lost focus of what our job is.
Following the deposition, the Republican leading the investigation said they will continue with impeachment proceedings and plan to hold a public hearing next. In Washington, I'm Hannah Brand.
Coming up, our WJBF Scholar Athlete of the Week.
And some high-flying highlights from the Georgia High School Elite 8 basketball playoffs in sports.
over the last 20
obligation. Call now.
It's so hard to predict a sick kid who just keep getting sicker. But we needed to be together as a family. My family is my entire life. My family means the world to me.
When we're together and we have support from Ron McDonald House, we can be a little stronger. They provide food and a place place to rest your head, and they will help you through every step. That's what gets you through every day when you don't know how else you're going to make it.
It makes you feel like you're not alone.
Now, WJBF sports coverage you can count on.
4 area teams getting their shot at the Final Four with Elite 8 matchups. 2 teams at home, Westside and Warren County, 2 on the road, Butler and Grovetown. We start in 2A, the back-to-back 2A state champs from Westside, hosting Model. And early on, sign of things to come. Dontrell Jackson, little alley-oop to the high-flying junior Jarius Atkinson. They led 43-20 at the half. Fourth quarter, Patriots up big. Get it to Xavier Goss for the jumper in the lane, and then Goss again, this time off the glass, and Jerry Hunter calls off the dogs. That's enough for the starters. Final home game for seniors like DeMarco Middleton and Levante Ivory. Javon Webb led the Pats in scoring. Hits the jumper there. He had 20 points, and then Dontrell Jackson makes the steal. The bench mob's going crazy. Gets it back off the glass for Atkinson for another slam, and then Atkinson slings it to Webb. You guessed it, another dunk. Why not one more? Jackson right up the middle to Webb for the alley-oop, and the route was on for Westside. They win 78-40. Jerry Hunter on the story. His team is writing for themselves.
Growing up, with the guys that left, these guys here had to take on some burdens. You know, the burden of those guys established a championship culture here, so it was their job to maintain it. So they grew up and they continue to grow up, but they're starting to accept the responsibility and, most important, understand accountability.
Last home game, definitely emotional. I'm gonna miss it a lot. The fans, all the environment, you know, just to go out and play hard, finish the job at the crib, take it to Millersville.
And in Millersville on Saturday, they'll play Columbia, and on the other side of the 2A bracket, Butler beats South Atlanta on the road 51-47. They move on to the Final Four. So here are the 2A matchups. Again, if both of these teams win, Westside, Butler, they will meet in the state championship in Macon. Both of these semifinal games on Saturday in Millersville. How about Class 1A, Division II, Warren County versus Portal. This one's in overtime. Warren County up 70-69. Jamarion Darden drives and feeds it to Darius Hill under the bucket. They're up by 3, 20 seconds left. And the inbound pass gets stolen. Warren County gets the ball back with 12 seconds on the clock. Kosa Pender driving in for the game-winning lay-in. Warren County wins in overtime, 76-74. Head coach Uriah Myrick said his players have worked so hard to get there, and that's what drives him as a coach.
We worked extremely hard. For one week in December, we lost 3 straight games. And the morale of the team was kind of down. I told them that you don't win a championship in November, December. You win it in January and February. They gonna throw you. They gonna throw you.
These guys are so happy. Just what does it mean to you to get to see your team having this kind of success and joy?
To me, ever since I got into coach, it was never about me. So I just, that moment there where they can do that, that's what I live for, because I do it for them. That reaction is what I do it for.
Congrats to Coach Yu and his team. They'll play Manchester at Fort Valley State at 3 p.m. on Friday in the semifinals. And a great season for the Grovetown Warriors comes to an end on the road against Alexander 62-47. This week's WJBF Scholar Athlete of the Week is Evans High School's Riley Beal. She's a 3-sport star for the Knights, plays softball, flag football, and golf. 2-time All-Region softball player, 2-time All-Area flag football player, and scored the first ever touchdown for the Evans flag football program. In the classroom, top 5% of her class, 4.0 GPA, National Honor Society, and National Math Honor Society. Parents and coaches say she is a model student athlete.
It means a lot because I put in a lot of hard work over the past 4 years. I'm really grateful to win it.
It's exciting. She puts in on. She is a hard worker, and it's well deserved.
Yeah, it's an honor just seeing, able to see how she practices on the field, but then also seeing how she gets her schoolwork done. It's never, hey, what are you going to do with this? She's always telling us, hey, I'm done.
She's always set goals for herself, but I think that as she has grown up and sees the world more clearly, she knows exactly where she wants to go and where she wants to be and what she wants to do.
It's an absolute thrill, especially to see somebody as deserving as Riley, who is extraordinary on the field and in the classroom. To achieve this award is really a great honor for her and the school and her parents.
Going to Georgia Southern to study nursing. Congratulations. We'll be right back.
It is important to have
.com/creative to find out how we can do the same for you.
And last but not least, a Navy officer stationed in Japan coming home to support her father at school.
She got faculty at the Parkway School District in Missouri to help her with a big surprise.
James Atherley takes us to a heartwarming sight.
Navy Petty Officer Alicia Pouch returning home to surprise her father, Parkway North High School Principal David Jones. It had been a while since the two last saw each other face to face.
I'm happy to make him uncomfortable in front of all these cameras.
Alicia was expected back in April, but instead arranged for a surprise visit today. The Parkway School District then got involved, calling Fox 2 to cover the emotional moment.
I always see this on TV and never think it'll happen to me.
Jones was under the impression that Fox 2 crews were there to cover another story. Things changed quickly.
I didn't know what was going on. So a very, very good surprise. I'm very, very excited about it.
I think you thought I was a student.
I did.
Pouch has been with the Navy for 8 years, serving in several important stations, including in Japan. Her latest station is in Jacksonville. Jones's other daughter, Shiloh, was also there to join in on the celebration. The principal says being a military dad has its benefits, but also its disadvantages.
I worry about it all the time. She's been overseas since October. We talk, we text every day. Time difference, of course. No, I'm very, very proud of her.
Welcome home.
Yes, indeed.
So sweet. Over forecast this week, we have a lot more rain headed our way. Friday will be our rainiest day, 80% chance. Cooler temperatures for now, high of 60 tomorrow, a cold morning, high of only 54 Friday, getting warmer over the weekend, 72 Sunday, more 70s next week with those continued chances of rain.
All right, thanks a lot, Jenna. We're back at the top of the hour for News Channel 6 at 11.
Hogan's Heroes is next here on BT.